Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. It is game number 54, Chicago Blackhawks in town to take on our Montreal Canadiens, and it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody, and happy birthday to me. It's my birthday today, and I hope Montreal is going to give me a birthday present and win their third win in a row, and yeah, why not? Let's enjoy the game. Let's see. I'm going to be doing some play-by-play, some color commentary, and talk to you guys in the chat. We have about 10 minutes or so till the game starts, so let's talk in the chat. Let's see if anybody's here. Daryl Adams says, happy birthday, Rick. Thank you. And hope Habs pull a win out tonight. So do I. Habs Guru, go Habs go. Welcome back, both of you guys. And anything you guys want to talk about? There's only a couple people in the room right now, but I got heartburn from supper. Come say hi. We'll talk for a bit, and then puck will drop. I know there's going to be a lot of people out with their wives and girlfriends and the like. And so, I mean, I hope that we get some people in the room tonight and watch this game. Oh, they're showing the Habs in their warm-up sweaters. It's the Habs are celebrating Black History Month tonight by wearing specially designed sweaters for the warm-up. And if you're watching, you can see them now. Really nice-looking sweaters. And I believe they're available. I know they're giving one away in an auction, and there might be a way that you can buy those. I just don't know exactly how. Awesome. So, like I said, if you want to talk to me in the chat, let's just come in, say hi, and ask any questions. And we got about 10 minutes or so till they drop the puck. But I have a feeling it's going to be one of those nights where there's not going to be a lot of people here. All right. So I'll give you. I'll repeat some of the stuff from the pregame show. Luke Richardson making his return to the Bell Center the first time since leaving to become the head coach of the Chicago Blackhawks. So. We'll see how that goes. Arbor Jackeye. Everybody wants to know. There's no official timeline, but what has been released is he's out with an upper body injury, which we're pretty sure is a shoulder injury, and it's indefinite. What that means, though, is there's still some tests to be done to determine a timeline, and they haven't got one. They haven't got those tests completed, and there's no timeline right now. So there's that. Jake Allen will get his second start in a row. And he had a fantastic game against Edmonton. Literally probably stole that game away, even though it was a 6-2 score. I mean, Jake Allen made some stops that were crazy. So, yeah, so he should be getting the start tonight, and he is. What else do I have? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever else you guys want to talk about. Hey, Sufka, how you doing, man? Thank you. Appreciate that, buddy. How does it feel to not be a teenager? Yeah, listen, it's not bad. I'm 20 years old now, and it doesn't really feel any different yet. I hope they'll stop carding me when I try to go to a bar, and, it'd be nice. Yeah, I hope they, at least for tonight, they're going to have some tough games coming up. There's some tough games coming up. And, it's going to be not an easy schedule to close out the season. So, I don't know that they're going to win a lot going forward. And after the trade deadline, if they move some of the guys that are rumored, it could be really tough getting wins going forward. So enjoy tonight because we don't know when we're going to get another one. Yeah. But it should be a fun game. They delivered us 2 amazingly fun games in a row, the Islanders and the Oilers on the weekend. I just like crazy good, fun games to watch, and they won both of those. And let's hope for a third one in a row because why not? We deserve it. I don't know what that sign says up there, but they're banging into that. Oh, yeah, you don't see what I'm seeing. Awesome. So whatever you guys want to talk about, no. As I see, there's not a lot of people here tonight, and it's Valentine's Day. I get that, I wasn't expecting a ton of people, but it's the game. I got to do it, and that's the story of my birthday. Is that it's Valentine's Day for a lot of people, and they're not really interested in celebrating my birthday. I'm used to it by now. That sounds like sour grapes. It's not. It's not. It actually gave me a great excuse, which was stupid of me, but I mean, I've used it all my life. Like Valentine's Day? No, it's my birthday. I don't have to do anything for Valentine's Day. Why? I'm really romantic, aren't I? Hence why I'm single. And I like it that way. All right. Come on, people, talk to me. I don't know how much of this. I'm a little under the weather today. Again, got like cold symptoms back again. Yeah, COVID just won't let its grip on. I think when you're older, as I am, when you get COVID, it is like my son, who's half my age. He went through it pretty easily, and his recovery has been, full and complete. Whereas myself and my wife, not so much. Her worse than me, but yeah, it's taking its time. But enough complaining, because I mean, who's really going to listen to that, right? Except you people who have no choice. I'm holding you hostage. You got to listen to me. All right. So if you talk to me, guess what? If you guys ask me questions, then you have to listen to me less, sort of. Ask me questions where I don't have to take long answers, and then you'll only have to hear me a little bit. I'm going to just give you the silent treatment. That's all. So nobody wants to talk about nothing. That's it. Nothing. Nobody said anything about my new thing there. See behind me, there's that Habs thing that's glowing. Yeah, that's a birthday present. And what it is, yeah, it's like it's the Habs logo and Montreal Canadiens, and it glows and it does all kinds of different light tricks and stuff. So it's a new addition to my set. Hey, Justin, welcome back, man. Oh yeah, no, you did that. There's a draw coming up. I'm going to be giving. I should have put it on my desk. Habs flag is the next thing being drawn, and it won't be too long. But yeah, there's one coming up. Yeah, there's always one coming up somewhere down the road soon. I do multiple giveaways every year. And I say multiple, like just a few. I probably do 5, 6 giveaways a year. I can see the chat. What do you mean you can't see chat again? If there's chat missing, I don't know if I'm seeing what you're. If it's missing, it's because it's not showing up. Oh, we have a game going on. Look at that. They faced off already. We catch up on what's going on. There's no score. Have skating left to right on your radio dial. Won't never stay lit. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate it. Same thing here. I enjoy chatting with all of you. Except when you don't chat with me, right when people are chatting. No, just joking, but I appreciate that. We got a minute into this first period. There's no score. Not seeing the shot clock yet, so. And I'll start doing some play. But I got heartburn for some reason from eating lunch. It was a late lunch, but still, it's 4 hours ago. Although it was something that, a little greasy and it would give you heartburn, so not a surprise. That Matheson just held that puck in, and the guy said it to us. But it was good there. Anyway, here come the Hawks. Over the line, past, didn't connect with Johnson, I think it is. It's in the corner now. Hawks keep it up to the point. Managed just to keep it in. I think it was Jones. Puck comes out, knocked away, but yeah, and Habs steal it, throw it into the corner, and they go change up. At least some of them did. Harvey Pinard out there with Dvorak. And that's weird. Off. Who's he out there with? Devo and Drouin. And he's still out there still. I don't know if it's just a line change thing. He's out there with them. That's weird. I think it was Entwistle shot, defender stick out of bounds or over the glass, and we'll have a face-off in front of Allen. I was going to say something. I just went away. Justin, obviously, yes. Of course, we'd like to. When are you expecting? Definitely, like if you even if you haven't been in a while, just come in, say, let us know, like that you had the baby and all that stuff. That would be really great. Well, that's what I was going to do. Now we're almost 3 minutes in to this game. Still no shot clock. So I don't know what's that. No score. Here, I guess here come the Habs. Anyway, puck in the corner of Chicago. Habs after it. They kind of pick it up. Yeah, they got possession. A one-timer off the toe of a stick. Here come the Hawks the other way. Excuse me for that. April 30th. Awesome. Well, the season will be over, but I do Saturday and Wednesday shows. So just come into one of those. I really appreciate that. 16:30 to go here in the first. No score still. Harris with his own end sends it up to Pizzetta. He doesn't get it cleanly, but here comes Belzile in the corner. Sends it to struggling to win it off the boards. He sends it now along the boards up to the point. Matheson doesn't hold it in. Allen sends it to, I don't know who that is. Looks like Barron from here. Stretch pass up to Belzile. It drops it to Pizzetta. Pizzetta kind of feeds it back to him. Belzile sends it up to the point. Matheson back to Belzile. He sends it back behind the net. And Anderson's on it. Anderson up to the point. A wrist shot got deflected. I think deflected just wide. Matheson has it back to the other side. Shot. And it was tipped, but the goalie made a save. There was a rebound, but the Hawks player got that and just sort of fed it to the goalie to hang on to. And we get a face-off in front of what's his name? Stauber, I think his name is. Hey, Pete, how's it going, man? Not feeling confident in the win tonight. Why so? Game just started. It's not like they look bad here. Hey, Zachary, how you doing, man? It's a boy for Justin in April. Awesome. Cool. Caleb, I love that name, actually. I know it's biblical and all. I'm not really religious, but it's a name I've always liked for a boy. A Hawks player like almost all alone and then gets whistled down because there's a fight. Andy and he's beating the hell out of that guy. He brings the guy down and the fight's over, but Andy won that. He was just swinging away. I don't know who that was. Got an A on his jersey, though. Murphy? I think it was Murphy. Who I think I have it. Yeah, Murphy. I think I have him in a pool. Montreal gets the extra 2 minutes for instigating. So Montreal will be on the PK. And Chicago's first power play of the night. Now, you know what? If he gets an instigator on that, big hit on Suzuki into the boards. It looked really ugly. And Andy just went and stood up for Nick, and I don't have any problem with that. There's some penalties that you got to put up with. That's one of them. So I think Andy goes off for the. I don't know. Did he say he goes off now because he's got too many minutes and he won't get back on the ice? I don't know. I think that's what I heard. So the only one they're showing or they're now showing that strip there is the instigator. So 30 seconds already gone on that power play of Chicago. They have a little bit better power play than Montreal, but not by much. A couple of percentage points. That's all. I think Doc got away with something there. He flipped Domi's stick right out of his hands because that would be kind of illegal. I think that's a penalty, but he got away with it. So chance there on Allen. Good chance. A couple of good ones, and Allen made the saves. They are set up, but Montreal again doing a good job there, getting the puck away. They got to just clear it. Sticks in the way, and they clear it down. Just over their blue line, but so not that far down. They come back already. Domi, his pass to somebody didn't last long on his stick. The Habs got their stick in the way, knocked it out into the neutral zone. Hawks bringing it all the way back to their end, waiting for them to get back and set up. And here they come back. They just did the drop pass and can't get set up as the Habs send it back over their line. Looks kind of like the Habs' problems there. They just did a drop pass again. Then they throw it into the corner, rings around behind the net. Allen sends it along the boards to the half wall. Armia's got it there to Kovacevic, and he'll throw it out of there and clear it to the blue line. Dadonov's got it. They're over the line. He keeps it in anyway. And there is a penalty to Chicago, I think. Too many men. You can email me, Justin, no worries. And I hope everything goes well. And once you have kids, you're always going to worry about financial stuff. So it's just a constant worry when you have kids. Yeah, Pete, too many men, looks like. So Montreal go on the power play here. I think they killed that off, right? Or there's anyways, I'm not sure what happened with that, to be honest with you. But yeah. Now, getting excited about Montreal's power play, it's not going to do you any good to get excited about it, but we're on the power play. But it negates, I don't know how much time they had left. They had some time left, I guess. So it negates whatever. We'll be 4-on-4 for a bit, and then Zachary hopes Max Domi does well tonight. I do too. Like, if they're going to get any points, I'd like to see Max be the guy. I like Domi. I haven't stopped liking Max Domi because he traded him away. And I'm happy to see him like leading his team, doing well this year. After a couple of sort of so-so years. What I'm reading is he's a UFA at the end of the season, but I was reading today that it looks like he wants to stay in Chicago and be part of their rebuild going forward. So I would expect we'll see Max Domi re-sign with Chicago. If he's putting out those signals, he probably isn't going to ask for crazy money. From what I remember when he signed there, he really he wanted to go there, and he apparently really likes the city. And it sounds like a possible sorry, Ray, you shouldn't be there. Permanent home for him. It's not like playing for Montreal, but it's one of the original six, right? As Pete just put down there, same time I said it. And I think he's sincere in saying that he really likes the city. So All right, we have a face-off finally. Won by Chicago. It was to the left of their goalie. No, not icing. I thought that was going to be icing. Puck is behind Montreal's net. Oh, yeah, no icing around the power play. I forgot. But, Montreal's power play, it's like, is it really like a power play? Hey, who's who? How you doing, man? So what we got now? We got 12 and a half minutes to go in the first. 1-1. That's the shots on goal. 0-0 tie. 120 left in the power play for Montreal. They are trying to get in there and set up. They do the drop pass. Let's do the drop pass. Everybody's doing the drop pass now. Come on, baby. Do the drop pass now. A minute gone in the power play. You think it's the first instigator penalty since 2012? Yeah, I listen. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. At the second part that they're just looking to give us minor penalties. Like they were really looking to take away that goal the other night. I mean, I don't care what anybody wants to say. They were looking for any reason they could take that goal away, and they couldn't find one. Hey, Justin, listen, have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. All the best, and we'll see you before the baby, I'm sure. Montreal scores! Boom! Justin Barron, by the look of it. I didn't see it because I was looking down here, but I'm going to look at it again. Justin Barron opens the scoring. And I dare say I don't think anybody's guessed Justin Barron. Damn it. I was actually really hoping for a winner tonight on my birthday. Wrist shot from the point. Found its way through. And Justin Barron opens the scoring. A lot of scoring coming from the back end these days, which is really good to see because, I mean, you want to be a contender and all that. I mean, you need scoring coming from everywhere. And it's great when your defenders are really chipping in. Pete, yeah, I think I read that too, and I think he talked about that when he came to Montreal, Domi, about the history and all that. And I believe him. I think he does like that, and I think he's found a home there in Chicago. I think they like him there as well, and you know, Zachary. I heard that rumor. Can they afford him? That's the thing I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree. I'll agree to agree on. I love seeing Barron. Like Barron's got a little work to do still, but I mean, I love seeing his offense. He's gonna be a good offensive defenseman. Awesome, Gislain. Wish your brother-in-law happy birthday. I remember when I was 53. We're just approaching the halfway point of the first. The shots are low, 2-2. It is 1-0 Montreal. I think Montreal looking good so far tonight. I don't know, Pete. I'm not sure why you were so negative before. Yeah, Montreal moving the puck around well, getting the chances here with some good pressure on them. Yeah, I mean, so far so good. Knockwood, for this game tonight. I'd love to see them win on my birthday. Just bad there. Breakaway. And no goal. Athanasiou scored. I don't know why no goal. I think the net off the puck didn't cross the line before the net came off. That just happened too fast. I couldn't get that out. Bad giveaway there. I don't know who the D was. Barron, maybe? They showing him there. No, I guess from the goal. Anyway, one of the defenders gave the puck up there, and Athanasiou was a fast skater. Yeah, he broke in there. It's like I think Allen made a save, and then trying to get the rebound or whatever, the net came off the mooring, and I don't think the puck crossed at that point. So when it did cross, the net was off, no goal. That's what I don't know if that's the ruling, but I'm going to say that is the ruling. Pete says Drouin making himself look pretty. Is he wearing makeup and stuff now? Maybe he could get us Budweiser in a trade. It won't be a case or a six-pack, but one can for sure. No, listen, with 9 points in the last 11 games, if he can keep that up for the next 4 games or so. I don't know when the exactly. Wait a second. We're 54. It's 7 more games. If he can do that, I think there could be a taker. I think that they can get something, maybe take a bad contract from a team, get a draft pick, and throw Drouin that way. Like that's what I'm hearing Edmonton might be interested in. So, yeah, I mean, I think maybe we'll get a return from him after all, possibly. Yeah, I remember. I don't know what happened with the penalties on that one. I really don't. Yeah, it's typical. Is that how it got knocked out? The guy hit his head on the crossbar? Is that how the net got knocked off? I didn't notice that. All right, so we got 9 minutes left in the first. 1-0 Montreal. Shots are 3-2 in favor of Chicago, but very low total so far. Habs putting a little pressure here, moving the puck around, looking for an opening. Can't find one yet. Hawks flip it out to center ice there, neutral zone. Kovacevic picks it up there, backs up to his own end. Guys change up. He's going to wait for that to happen. And there they go. Let's see who's got it now. I can't see. Is that Drouin? Drouin to someone. Armia chasing it in the corner. Who's coming up with it? Hawks come up with it. Not for long. Is that Armia with it? Armia up to the point. Drouin to somebody else. I don't know who that was. And a shot, and the goalie hangs on. That was Matheson's shot, and we'll have a face-off there. Yeah, I couldn't. It looked like, are they on a power play? Because Drouin was like on the point. It's kind of weird if they're not on the power play. Oh, geez, he did run face first into that crossbar, and he can move, so he was probably had some momentum there. So we got 7:40 left now in the first. Shots are tied at 3. Game is 1-0 Montreal. Come Montreal breaking out of their zone. Not for long. And Matheson from behind his net now gives it away, and then the Hawks give it away. Montreal breaking out. Armia over the blue line, tries to give it to Dvorak, but Hawk stick knocked it away. It doesn't come out though. Like, yeah, I think that was offside. I don't know. That was really weird how that happened. But apparently not offside. But here come the Hawks. Shot on Allen. Allen gloves it, hangs on, and we'll get a face off there. Booza! Going good, man. How's it going for you? It's just like the net's been able, they've had those plastic moorings for a long time now. But it seems like they come out like even easier now. So must be some newer technology or a newer kind of plastic. I don't know what it is, but same here, man. Not bad for. I'm in the. I'm joining. I think you're younger than me actually though. But yeah, I'm in the. Moved up a tier into the sixes now. Anyways, another face off in front of Allen. I didn't really see. It was a shot. Yeah, a shot. He made a save and he hung on. Suzuki shot from a weird angle, but save for the goalie. He'll hang on. We'll get another face off. Yeah, Dave. No, I know you're younger than me. I remember I asked you once, and I remember. So I was going to say that you knew. Like I'm joining the '60s, but you're not there yet. You got a little ways to go. 6:25 to go in the first. 1-0 Montreal. Harvey Pinard sends it into the corner, then took a check. And they pick it up. No, it comes out, but Montreal picks it up before the red line. And they're just moving around. It's back in their own end. Harris, I think a couple of guys changed up. Yep. Pass up to the line. Harvey Pinard couldn't really get that. Goes into the corner where they're battling for it. Looks like Belzile picked it up. Almost did. But Ulanen did. And back to the line. Kovacevic, his wrist shot hit the defender. He got it back. Another shot broke his stick, though. Here comes Chicago into the corner. Ulanen. And the guy falls all over Ulanen. Oh, a weird bounce. Wow. Yeah, guy almost at the blue line. I don't know who it was, but I don't know what happened. Did it hit somebody and bounce back to the net? Anyway, Allen was good to the test. And now the puck gets flipped to the Chicago goalie as Habs, a few of them went to change up. Here comes Chicago over the red line. Nope, knocked back, but now they're over the red line. Connor Murphy sends it in behind the net. Allen stops it there, and I don't see who that is. Kovacevic waits for guys to change up behind the net now. And he'll dish it, not doing anything with it. He dishes it off to the left. That is Doc, I guess. Doc sends it into the corner from the blue line. And Chicago picked it up there, but they can't get it out. Matheson kept it in, but then they did get it out, and here they are. Shot on net. I don't know if it was a shot on net or the guy was hoping he'd get a tip there, but they still have possession, and they give it away right in the slot. Matheson gets it out to their blue line. Hawks send it back behind the net. Well, who picked that up there? Barron picked it up. Hoffman rings it around to the other side, and they get it out where Dadonov picks it up just before the blue line. He tries to pass it to somebody, but he just gave it away. And I think they went and changed up. And here comes Chicago now. Pass up to our blue line. He dished that off to the side. They're over the line now. Puck's ringed around to the other side. where Habs pick it up. Dvorak over the red line, off the boards. He tries to get it over the blue line, and there's a whistle for an interference call. I don't know against who, but I'm going to say probably against Chicago. Someone going on the power play when they come back from this commercial break. Dave, I thought you were like a good bit younger than me, so yeah. See, I'm not that far off. I'm not that bad. And Gislain's still only 50. You guys are just young kids, man. Yeah, Gislain, no, I remember. That's a big thing. Yeah, that's tough, man. So close together, too, is like really tough. I can't imagine. It looks cold in Montreal. It's not cold in Montreal. The temperature all day was +4. That's not cold. And I think overnight, I might go to -5 overnight. I think that's it. But that's not cold. -5 is not cold. Sorry. But BL, it is Valentine's Day. Matt does have a girlfriend, and he's out with his girlfriend, I'm quite sure. And no, I did not even expect him to be here. Just then said +3. No, here it was +4 in Montreal. At least where I was. It might be +3 now still. Yeah, it's not cold now. But I know overnight it's supposed to go to -5 overnight. Which, like I said, -5, not cold, man. Not cold. I mean, it's not hot, obviously, but it's not cold. Exactly, Gillette. -5. It's like still like shorts and t-shirt weather. For some people, though, it is. Yeah, BL, I know you guys got hit today. Hey, Nathan, how you doing, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So it is Chicago got the power play. I missed it. What was the penalty? Who got an interference call? I totally missed it. 30 seconds gone in their power play. 3:12 left in the first. Shots are 5-5 and 1-0 Montreal. So they're getting moving the puck around, really, not getting too many chances though. Minute gone in their power play, puck comes out. They got to regroup and come back over. Oh, poked away there by Doc. Almost got a chance with that. What's that? I think that's Dadnov with the puck, wasting time, sends it back to Savard or somebody there. Habs just wasting time with it, keeping it. Dadnov again sends it to the opposite corner. Barron in deep to try to get it. He doesn't. But Habs still have possession. 17 seconds left in their power. Their power play looks like ours. Crap. Their power play is over. Here comes Army over to gives it to Pizzetta. Pizzetta cross ice pass. Suzuki couldn't handle that, and now it's whistled down for some reason. My nose is goddamn itchy again. Working Sens New York Islanders, poor you. Face off, Suzuki and I don't know who. Suzuki wins the draw. Why is Mia on Suzuki's line? That's I don't know. So now I think it's Drew, Armia, and Suzuki as a line. Less than a minute to go in the first period. Shots are 6-5 after one period. That's like that's a low total. It's kind of a there's some good moments, but overall this is not an exciting game. Hopefully the second period will be better. I was hoping for another really exciting game like this weekend, but icing against Chicago with 31 seconds left in the period. I'm just reading you guys' comments there. They did actually. I just haven't really had a chance to go through them all. But yeah, I got them I guess it's a couple of days. I apologize for not getting around to it. There's still, I don't know how much time is left. It's just seconds, and then we'll be out of the first. So Montreal's going to be 1-0 after a one period. So yeah, let's talk in the chat when this is all done. There, I don't know how long. A few seconds. Am I right? 17 seconds. Wow. Okay, more than I thought. There might be enough time for a goal. Habs have a chance, but they get an offside with 4.6 seconds left to delay it. All right, so we're out of the first. After one, it's 1-0 Montreal. Shots are 6-6. And we got 15 minutes until period number 2. Let's talk here in the chat. Whatever you guys want to talk about. And I'm up for that. And if you're about to leave, give a thumbs up on the way out. What I'm going to do here, though, is I think I might have a piece of cake. So it's my birthday today. I made my own cake because I'm my son doesn't bake. Anyways, that's the oatmeal chocolate chip cake with chocolate icing. I might cut a piece. I've got no candles. Does that jinx my birthday if I have no candles? Anyway, I'm going to cut the first piece, and I might have a bite of it just so there's no jinx to my birthday. And then you guys can all just like imagine yourselves eating some of this cake. I think I undercooked it slightly in the center, so not too bad looking. Everybody have a piece. Here you go. There you go. All right, so I'm just going to eat one piece or one bite. I don't feel like eating in front of everybody. But, and look how, I always get dirty when I do that with icing. All right. I was the kind of kid that I would go to like a party where you'd have to dress up, right? So like a bar mitzvah or something like that kind of thing. And I'd be wearing a suit jacket. And I'd come back home and I'd be clean everywhere, but take off my coat and I'd be dirty on my back. I never took my coat off. And that's the kind of kid I was. And here you go. Full of freaking icing. All right. I wanted to do something, and so I wanted to show you guys this, which I think I got dirty. I showed this in the pregame show, but so this is a picture of me without. I gotta get rid of the icing that I just put on here. It's everywhere. I think I'm 3 months old in this picture. But this is a picture of me, 3 months old. Oop. Gerber baby. No, not really, but yeah, that's me. Was able to I was young to hold my head up, they said, but I was holding my head up at 3 months old. I think I had said 3 weeks in the pregame show. It couldn't have been at 3 weeks. That's me. Face only a mother could love. Hey, Larry the Cable Guy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Where did I leave off? Boozer wants a piece. All right. Come down and get one. Everyone's welcome. Apologize on the auto. What's the auto selling? You're selling me an auto? Hey, Larry, no worries. No worries, buddy. BL wants me to eat in front of you guys. Yeah, I don't feel like it. No, Dave, I'm making it up. Yeah, I know it's my birthday, Valentine's Day. I'm a Valentine's baby. Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. Same haircut? What do you mean by same haircut? Yeah, no, I said that in the pregame show. I have the same haircut as I did when I was born. You know, they say, right? Birthday suit, just got to go back off. I don't know where I was going with that. Thank you, Harry. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. What is he singing? He's singing, okay, to the happy birthday song. Happy birthday to Rick. Happy birthday to Rick. You still have no dick, but together we can be real pricks. Yeah. We look like it, though. Two bald guys, and put a bag around us, and it'd be a bag full of dicks. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate that. No, nothing special. It's still the energy drink. I still don't drink. Larry, I read it. I want some Coke. I'm going, where? Coke? Where? He says, I want some cake. I started about a year after that picture, Brad. Thank you, Lou. Appreciate that. Lou, there's my my ex-wife. There's my wife there. We're still married. Number 14. That's why one of the reasons I like Nick Suzuki so much. But there is somebody. There's a Hab with my birthday, or there's a player that I recently found out has my birthday. I can't remember now. But I think there's a Hab with my birthday. I don't know who it is. Steven, I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. Imagine though if I still look like that. That would be something. Yeah, but I appreciate that, Boozer, but I don't think I want to give everybody my home address. I mean, I know it's not probably not going to be a problem, but it's one of those things you just don't do when you do this. BL, yeah, we're supposed to negotiate that soon, but yeah, I just don't know exactly when, but I will be going back on there. Yeah. Hey Pete, yeah, I figured that's what you'd be doing today, but yeah, say hi to the wife. Happy Valentine's Day and enjoy your dinner, man. I appreciate that you dropped in though. Is it Pekanik had my birthday? But I think there's a current player. I thought there was a current Hab that has my birthday. You share yours with Sandis Ozelinch. There's an old name from the past. From the past. What should they do with Kane and Taves? Well, Kane's going to get traded. I mean, I think without a doubt, Patrick Kane, he's on the move. From what I understand, though, with Jonathan Taves, it's going to be hard to trade. First of all, he's sick. He's out with an illness. It's not an injury; it's an illness. And there's a lot of question of like what kind of value would he have at this point right now to another team to give up a lot to get him and stuff. So I don't know about Taves. Patrick Kane's on the way somewhere. I think without a doubt. Yeah, VL, I don't know. I was reading today. I don't know. Apparently, Taves might be a little bit harder to do that. Like, let me put it this way: the return's not going to be much, I think, for Taves. Don't forget, he's got $10.5 million contract, which okay, it's almost the end of the season. There's not a lot, but that's still it adds to whatever cap space you have. So if you're up against the cap, it's going to be hard to fit that in. Even though I'm sure, obviously, Chicago will probably retain some of his salary, but with him being ill and nobody really knowing when he's coming back, that could be really tough. Who's going to give much for him if they don't know if he's going to play? So I have a feeling Jonathan Taves they lose him for nothing. He walks at the end of the season because they aren't able to move him. Where do I see the Habs rebuild compared to the Blackhawks? Oh, we're much farther along. I think I kind of think that the Hawks like broke their team down way more than Montreal did, but they're not even close to starting rebuilding it like Montreal is. I don't think they have the the prospect pool that Montreal has. I don't think they're anywhere near where Montreal is in the rebuild, honestly. And when you consider Montreal's probably 3 years away from making the playoffs regularly, or just making the playoffs, they're far. Like it's a long road for them. They got a lot of work to do there. Oh, Nathan, you're right. It's Lane Hudson that has the birthday. That's who it is. It's Lane Hudson. I share a birthday with, which I thought was really cool. I just couldn't remember it. Marian Gaborik and Milan Hajduk. Yeah, but they weren't Habs though. I knew it was a Hab or a former Hab, but it was a current. I thought it was a current one of the current group of kids. Ryan Reynolds at the Sens game. I imagine he's still looking to be part of the ownership. No. Well, Larry, I did a video on it, and I mean, my reaction is there. The only interesting thing about the video is, and I don't understand why. Maybe somebody out here knows why. The video I put out was a couple weeks ago, and then this weekend, for some reason, it had a big resurgence and got like almost 1,500 views just over the weekend, and that's died down now since. So I'm wondering what happened over the weekend that kicked it off again. I don't know, but no, I have a video out there, Larry. You should check out, and it gives me basically what I think. It's neither gushing or I don't come down hard on him on it. I just kind of just report what I know. Well, if you want to buy me a jersey, Steven, I do. It's fine. I accept those. But don't buy me Caulfield. I just got one. Nick Suzuki. Yeah, I just got this. I just got from Habs Guru for. It came in later. I mean, he bought it for Christmas. He got Matt one as well. And it just was delayed because I got the Caulfield, and I'm sure the Caulfield was sold out. But no, don't buy me. Anybody buying me something like this? Yeah, don't buy me Caulfield. Buy me Nick Suzuki. But I accept. I don't expect people to actually send me too many of these. But if you're really serious and wanting to send it to me, just send me an email in the email that's in the description, and we'll figure it out. Gislain says Bernard Boom Boom Jeffrion was the 16th. Yeah, I think I knew that, but it's still not on the same day as me. Don't buy me a Drouin jersey, but it'd be really cheap. Listen, if you did, I'd wear it. It's not like I'd be like all, but I'd prefer not. You'd probably get one cheap. Larry, you just got to go on my channel. Just videos, and it's not that old, so it's from a couple weeks ago. It's there in the videos list. Hey, Freeze. Montreal's just better. That's all you can say. You mean better than what, though, exactly? Better than Chicago? I think so. But I'm not sure, like that. Montreal's the best, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just like I'm pretty sure 27 is cheap, too, of Drouin. But 92 must be even cheaper because that's his old number. So you want to send? Wait, who is going to send me? No, it's not you sending me. Yeah, I'll take a Rocket Richard. I'll take any. Send me stuff. No, I'm just bugging though. I don't have a PO box. That's why I don't encourage it more. So I mean, and I don't get enough stuff to make having a PO box worth like affordable. It was a great weekend for Games Freeze. It was a great weekend. And I think it's going to get harder for the rest of the season. They have a pretty heavy schedule, like a pretty difficult schedule. Plus, I mean, trade deadline coming up. We're going to lose players. There's going to be guys getting traded. So we'll have more rookies in the lineup. And I think it just gets tougher, which is fine. I think the point being, just enjoy the wins when you get them. Just like, yeah, number 90, Richard, he says, is more affordable. I would, yeah, 27 Kovalev is a nice jersey. I agree. I wouldn't mind one of those. It is 1-0. Oh, Larry. Okay, no, it's my show, so I figure you're talking about me. That's all. No, I know. I know that you're a big Richard fan. I do know that. Hey, listen, if somebody wants to send you a jersey for me, I think that's awesome. I don't know that I'd hold my breath. What's the latest on possible trades? It's nothing new other than I think Anderson is like the big rumor right now, but there's nothing new over the last couple of days that I've heard. And trade rumors are just rumors until something happens. So, and usually who we talk about and who we hear, it's not who the deal happens with. It's usually some other team. So yeah. I mean, I don't. There's nothing new. There's nothing that came out in the last couple of days that I've heard. Just remove the 0. Wait, it says just remove the 0. Move the 9 to the center. Oh yeah. Just switch the 0 and the 9. Baby, I know it's Mahavlich for you. For me, honestly, though, if it's a 27, I prefer Corson. Corson was my favorite number 27, to be honest with you. Hey, no problem, Stephen. We can do that. It's just we got to figure out where you're going to send it to exactly. So, but like I said, just send me an email an email. My address is in all videos. Do I miss Carey Price? I mean, I do. It's not that I don't, but you got to be realistic. Price not coming back. It's gonna be a miracle if he does. So I'm just, I'm adjusting and have moved on a bit. That's all. But of course, I miss having. You know what I don't miss though is I don't miss the team that surrounded Price all the time, right? Which was a frustrating team that was sometimes sort of good enough, but mostly just not good enough. And now I think that's going to change. And yeah, so I'm happier all around with the way the team is being built. Pierre LeBrun saying Leafs, Devils, and Canes in on Timo Meyer, Oilers on Gavrikov. Yeah, there you go. But I mean, like, even he doesn't know. He doesn't know for sure. Those are the rumors. Though, at least those are the insider rumors, and they don't often come out. I mean, they don't pan out either. How many times do you hear? Although I have to say, with Pierre LeBrun, that is what he's hearing. It's not. He doesn't feed into for clickbait. Larry says, I'm not sure that the Habs will get as much in return as some people think. Any ideas? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Till it happens, I don't know. But I think they will. I think I think it's that Hughes is holding out for what he wants. He's not the kind of guy that's going to get less than he wants, and I think so. I think they'll get what they want, or they won't move these guys. You know what I mean? Like for Anderson, they've gotten offers for a first round pick apparently that they've rejected because they apparently want a prospect as well, and I don't think they'll move him unless they get what they want. It's just not 27 for Frank Mahovlich. Nathan is also a big fan of Corson. Yeah, I really like Corson, and for me, my favorite number 27 has to be Shane. We're getting a face-off happening. Period number 2 is underway. Habs won the draw. What are my thoughts on Bedard? I doubt Montreal gets the chance to pick him. I mean, what else do you want me to say about Bedard that hasn't been said? Boris Kachuk shot on Allen. Allen makes a save. They'll have a face-off in front of Allen. Just not yes. Number 20 was Pete. Oh, I get what you're saying. Right. Okay. I realize what you're saying there. Both of Mahovlich, 20 and 27. Yes. Yeah. So we'll have a face-off to the left of Allen here. Devo taking the draw against Tyler Johnson. Did Boucher wear 25 in Sherbrooke? I didn't know that. Yeah, that's the new one on me. Oh, offside for Chicago. Chicago looks like they got a little more jump here in the second period than Montreal so far. Do I think Toronto will make it past the first round this season? No, I don't. No, I really don't. They don't have the heart. They don't have what's there to win in the playoffs. Have I heard the crazy story of Patrick Waugh in junior? I may have. I don't know which story you're talking, but I mean, I may have. BL, that's a lot of sweaters, man. Everything I own's on my wall, all back there and on my back. Well, we're almost 2 minutes in. there's been one shot so far this period for Chicago. So, yeah, I think overall this is just going to be a boring game unless things pick up. Hey, Freeze, have a good night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, Nathan, everybody beats the Leafs in round one. Didn't the Jackets just beat the Leafs? Somebody just beat the Leafs. Yeah, last night? I think it was last night. Stauber hangs on to a puck there, so we can have a face-off, probably to his left. But I mean, this is just a pretty boring game right now. Jeez. I think they all want to get out of the game and get home to their on the road they won't get home to their girlfriends, but their girlfriends for tonight. The rivalry between what, Montreal and Chicago? Really? I don't think there was a huge rivalry between Montreal and Chicago. Do you? Just like, yeah, I've heard that story actually, and like that's the luck that actually got him noticed for Montreal to call him up, and that's how he got his start. And it's a fluke. Patrick Roy might not have even been noticed if it wasn't for a fluke like that, and that's true. Yeah, but I'd heard that story before. Steven, in the playoffs, I think all you need is a good goalie that's hot. If you get a goalie that's hot and can stay hot for the playoffs, you don't need the number one goalie in the league. You don't. I mean, because most of the Stanley Cup winners don't have the best goalie in the league, but they have a hot goalie, and that's what's important. So we are 3 minutes and 20 seconds into the second period. They've got a shot each this period so far. Second shot by Chicago just came in, and Allen gloved that. It'll hang on, and we'll get another face-off. It seems like not a lot of extended play. Like this is a lot of face-offs. Nothing really exciting happening so far here in this period, anyway. I don't know. Hey, Brad, thank you, man. Have a good night, eh? I didn't see that you were. I'm not sure I saw you here in this stream. Larry, that was the year, the 71 Cup. That's the one that Ken Dryden stole, isn't it? They called him up like 6 games before the playoffs, and then he was just crazy good, and he got his first Conn Smythe, and he wasn't even a rookie when he got his first Stanley Cup. Was that 71? Or am I thinking 69? Because it could have been 69. Was it 71, Larry? No Bobby Hull in the final because didn't he make the jump to? Did he make the jump to the WHA then, or was it 74 when he did that? I don't remember. penalty coming up to Chicago. Armia going off for a high stick. Yeah, Armia is going off for a high stick. Yeah, Dryden stopped the possible dynasty. I mean, it would have been a dynasty for the Bruins if not for Dryden, probably, right? Oh, he jumped the next season? It was actually a $1.75 million contract and a $1 million signing bonus, actually. So Chicago on the power play with 15:20 now to go in the second. Shots are 8-8, and it's a 1-0 Montreal. And the Chicago power play not better than Montreal's. Montreal's PK slightly worse, like about the same as Chicago's. Their special teams are very close. Andy and Suzuki 2-on-1, pretty much. Andy shot. I think it went off Jones's stick and out. Yeah. It was Patrick Kane trying to keep with Suzuki. He barely did. He barely did. That's why I said almost a 2-on-1 because Kane couldn't really keep up with Suzuki. But he was there just enough. I guess he's losing a bit of a step in his older age. There's a penalty on Allen for delay a game. He fires the puck not off the glass, over the glass. And they're going to go 5-on-3 for close to a minute. Harvey Pinard going in to serve the penalty. Yeah, it's clean over the glass. All right, 5-on-3 for something like 50 seconds, I want to say. Maybe I'm wrong, but a minute 5, 2-man advantage, so worse than I thought. Suzuki jams it down the ice, as the guy said, right to the goalie. Chicago got to regroup, come back over the line, set up. They do that. Much easier to set up when it's 5-on-3, that's for sure. Domi shot wide. Oh, that was an open net. Did he hit I don't know what he did. I don't think it hit the goalie. Nice. Habs send it down. Goalie sends it back pretty quick. Habs send it back down. 20 seconds left in the 2-man advantage. Patrick Kane just skating around, looking for something open. 2-man advantage is over. 53 seconds left on their power play, so 1-man advantage. Good job by Montreal on the 5-on-3. Down to 30 seconds left on the power play. Habs send it back down. It looks like, there's 22 seconds now. It looks like they're going to kill this off. Habs doing a really good job on this power play. Power play over. Now can they get to even strength? And they can because they knock it out. So a really good penalty kill by Montreal. They're still winning, Lucas. You're not a bad luck. Hey, Blackjack. You need 4 goals in this game? What, for the over-under? Hoffman's weak attempt to get the puck to the point. They give it up. Here comes Chicago. Barron, nice exit, but not clean. Hawks come back. Ooh, bouncing puck, almost to their favor, but not exactly. Almost got a break right in front of the net. But Habs get it out. Hawks send it back in. And they go and change up and everything. So, and I got something in my eye. Oh, damn it. Belzile trying to break in. He stops and feeds it back to the line. Shot wide, I think. Savard to, you know who that is, at the wall. Back to Savard. Savard shot. Save it with a big rebound. But here comes Chicago. Patrick Kane's pass across that. Athanasiou gets knocked down by Savard midair. Here come the Habs the other way. Athanasiou couldn't get around Belzile to all the way back. The puck came all the way back the other way. Anyway, here comes Montreal through the neutral zone. No. Savard has it at the red line, waiting for guys to change up. He sends it in and tries to ring it around all the way to the other side, but Blackhawk picks it up, sends it down the ice, and icing called off. Don't know why. Here come the Habs. Here come the Habs. Suzuki over the blue line, sends it to the goalie, but I think it was an offside because it was whistled down. We'll have a face-off just over the blue line of Chicago. Do I watch these on TSN? I mean, sort of. Through NHL66.com, yeah. The gold that makes sense. Why the name? I recognize the name. I remember Rob Stauber. That makes sense that it'd be his kid. Larry, yeah, not hard to believe. We live it every year, and yes, they are the last Canadian team to win the cup, and they're going to be the next Canadian team to win the cup. Leafs rode horse and buggy to the rink when they last won. That's funny. Yeah, you're not a cop, right? Yeah, NHL 66. Check it out. All right, we're just waiting for them to come back from a commercial break. I was reading all the history update here in the chat. Absolutely, you can. NHL 66. Check it out. They've got all the games. Any game you want in the NHL, they got it. Well, I double-clicked on that by accident. Sorry, Bob. Bob Cannon in the room. Hey, Bob, welcome back. So we're past the midway point of the game and the period. Montreal up 1-0. Shots are 10-9 in favor of Chicago. It is a very low shot totals for both teams, and it's kind of a boring game. Andy almost just scored there. The goalie wasn't sure if it made it past him. But yeah, this is a boring game. After the last two that were just so fun and so exciting, this is really a big letdown. Oh, they came close there. Allen without his stick. Yeah, he can go get it now. Little life in this game. Just a little bit. A tiny little bit of life. 8.5 minutes to go in the second. Army all alone, and he can't score. It's a big save by Stauber. See you later, Nathan. Thanks for being here, man. The Gumper was pretty good. I remember Vashon a little bit, but I remember when he was traded for some reason that day. I was young, but man, what an effect that had on the city. I think I was in kindergarten, something like that, and just uh, everybody was affected by that trade, talking about it and everywhere I went as a kid, and I've never forgotten that. That might be why I became a Habs fan. I never really thought about it, but I was really affected by how popular they were and everybody talking about it. I think that's when I became a Habs fan, to be honest. I never thought of that before. Oh, no worries, Freeze. Sorry. Me too. I had a few years where I didn't know where to watch, and only in the last few, by doing this, I found these sites. What's my opinion on Jake Allen? It's not a bad opinion. He was great against Edmonton. Wow, he was great. I like Jake Allen. As long as he's not overworked, I think he's going to give you some really good goaltending on a consistent basis. They're on a break, by the way. I'm looking at my cake thinking I should eat that. Yeah, this city when they're in Habs fever it's pretty amazing. All right, face off to it was to the left of the Chicago goalie. Won by Chicago. Athanasiu over the line. His attempt to put it into the corner was hit a Habs stick. They're in the offensive zone now. The Habs behind the net. Nobody's got it cleanly. Chicago sends it out all the way down. We're going to have no icing because it was right on Allen. Easy save because it was coming in softly. Well, Doc was over the line with it. He got knocked off the puck, but they have it back. I don't see who that is. Hoffman. Hoffman sends it behind the net to Doc there. Doc gets pushed into the boards. They're battling for it there. Him and Dadonov. Oh, almost came up with it. He fell. Chicago can't get it out yet, but they will now. They flip it into the offensive zone, and we'll get an icing call. NHL66.com there, Larry. Really easy. Freeze, I wouldn't have such high hopes for next season. It's going to be a lot like this season. I really wouldn't get overly excited yet. The season after that could be a different story, but I mean, next season, I don't expect them to be that much better result than this season. If better. Pretty much the same, if you ask me. But I don't have a crystal ball, so I don't know this for sure, but it's my opinion. Little backhand, bad angle shot at Allen. He hangs on for the face-off. A little bit of pressure here by Chicago. With all that, they didn't get a shot. It looked like they got at least one shot on that. Puck comes out to the offensive zone, and Seth Jones had picked it up. He starts the breakout. Here they come over Montreal's line. I don't know who that is with it. They kind of lose it there. Montreal, Barron. Well, no, he doesn't pick it up in the corner. They do at the point to the other side. There's a whistle before the guy could take a shot. So there is going to be a high sticking call against Chicago. 2 minutes. There's no blood. So 2 minutes when they come back from break. She's like, it looks like Sean Farrell. Hugh said he's confident, Sean Farrell, that he'll sign him at the end of his season in college, and that he'll join the team then. So yeah, I think there's a really good chance Sean Farrell is in Montreal at the end of the season for the last, I don't know how many games, 10, 15 games. Lucas, you know what? Even with the number 1 pick, I expect them to be a little better than I think right now. But I don't know that that'll translate into anything huge in the standings yet. That's my opinion. Call me crazy if you want. It's a lot of people have. Why not you guys? I think if we get the number 1 pick, I think it speeds up the rebuild overall. But I don't know that it makes a huge difference next season. I really don't. I think then the season after that, I think it starts to speed it up. My opinion. I keep saying that because it's my opinion. Not your opinion. It's my opinion. Here they come back. We're showing the replay. Yeah, it looked like a purposeful whack with his stick on Matheson for that high stick. All right, so Montreal on the power play here. A one-time shot, save Chicago goalie. He'll hang on. We'll have another face-off. The latest on Arbor's injury is out indefinitely. They're waiting for test results to give a better idea on the timeline. So just a slight update, but not a full one. Hang on a second. What am I hearing? I'm hearing somebody making freaking noise somewhere. See, I took the headphones off. I don't hear it. With the headphones on, I hear it. Isn't that weird? Must be disturbance in the force. Hey, Slappy, how you doing, man? Yeah, I see. My headphones are on. I'm hearing something. That's weird. I think that he could still get traded, but he's going to have to come back from injury. I don't know. Good question. They got like 7 games to go, I think. So let's hope he gets healthy in the next 7 games. Habs power play. They're on the power play. Oh yeah, halfway through, minute gone. 2 shitty power play teams not going to score any power play goals. We're moving the puck around, but they just gave it. Matheson couldn't keep it in, and he has to backpedal all the way. They'll wait for some change and up to happen. 30 seconds left. He's behind the net with it. He leaves it off for, looks like, I can't tell who that is. Oh, it's Barron. Andy dishes it to Dadonov at the half wall. Dadonov cross ice to the point. Looks as Drouin. Drouin moves it in to the side of the net. Andy walks out to the front a bit, and he not successful trying to score there. We'll have a face-off in front of the Chicago net. Maybe I'm tripping balls. I'm not tripping balls, no. I'd let you know if I was. Freeze, it's a shitty game. This is a boring game, unfortunately. Under 4 minutes to go in the second period. Still a 1-0 game. Dadonov with a move right in front. Oh, that was really close. How did they not score there? Because it's Dadonov, Drouin. That's probably why. Probably should have been a penalty back there. And Habs turn it around. They didn't really get a chance. Chicago on the rush. Here comes Montreal the other way. Kovacevic loses the puck and drive the net. Here comes Chicago the other way. It just got a little interesting, this game. It's like both teams woke up. Oh, yeah, we should try and score maybe. I think they're all tired now. They got tuckered out after that burst because it slowed back down again. Wraparound try. Not successful for the Hawks. Habs have it behind their net. I think that's Kovacevic. Guy's going to change up, I think. Ullinen over his line. Stretch pass. The cross ice to Belzile didn't work. Pizzetta with a big check on somebody. They keep the puck in. Savard shot, save with a big rebound, and Chicago flips it out to the neutral zone, where Savard kind of reeled that in, yet couldn't clear it because he drifted into his own zone. A block there by Savard in front of the net. Here comes Suzuki over the line. He's got guys to work with. Back to the point. Matheson. He carries it up. spins and turns at the half wall, back to the point. Then fires it behind the net. Harvey Pinard's there at the side trying to stuff it in. And we'll have a whistle. And there is, I guess because the goalie must have grabbed it and held on. So we'll have a face-off in front of the goalie. So at least here in this period, some action. Look at that. Lucas, I agree. Like they're kind of playing like sort of like they want to win, but not really like being shy about it almost. And then they both woke up at the end of the period here. And this last 2 minutes has been pretty good. Now, if the rest of the game had been like this would have been a good game so far. 1:05 to go in the second. So 1-0 Montreal, still 1-0. On I'm trying Justin Barron goal to open it up. Less than a minute to go. Who went hard into the corner? Nick Suzuki on a breakaway. Oh, his backhand pops over the net. Damn it. 25 seconds. Johnson shot on Allen. He saved. Rebound came to the corner. Habs have it. 15 seconds. Here they come. Can they get one more chance at it? Don't think so, though. Hoffman and Doc in the half wall. To the point. Shot. Hit somebody. And that's it. Second period's over. It's 1-0 Montreal. After 2, I think I saw it's they're tied at 13 shots apiece. And, we got 15 minutes till the next period. So what do you guys want to talk about? Let's do that right now. In this shitty game, mostly a shitty game. The last 2 minutes been good. Blackjack, don't give up. There's still 20 minutes of hockey. Hey, listen, if they just woke up, if that continues in the third, I think there'll be a little bit of scoring. And you might get your goals in the third. Harry, the officials have been letting things go, but I gotta say, they've done it for Montreal earlier in the game too. So I don't know that it's a biased thing or what, but yeah, we're used to shitty officials by now, aren't we? There is, there's not. You just got to click it down, and then the next click is going to work. Larry, you can't help it. It's not. I don't find it too bad, but it can be annoying. But just click them away. Freeze, you'd think so, but it doesn't. I mean, every game's different. Doesn't necessarily mean that, right? Lucas, me too. I thought he was. Hey there, Adam. How you doing, man? This Hawks goalie has been okay. I don't think he's faced a ton of shots, so I mean, he's been okay. Well, thank you, Nathan. If you want to give a thumbs up, if you're enjoying yourselves, please give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And let's just have fun. That's what's more important to me, is that we have fun here while we're doing all this. So we got time. What do you guys want to talk about? We got 15 minutes till puck drop. Well, probably 13 by now. Larry just got. How do you know Larry just got a free VPN and ad blocker? what do you mean? Oh, that's what the ad is when you click. Yeah, you just click it down though. I get those same things too, but it's just once, and then the next time you want, it works what you want. There's a lot of sites like that. If you want something free, you got to put up with that shit sometimes. George, I believe it's his shoulder. There's no official word. He's out with an upper body injury indefinitely. They're waiting for some test results before they're going to be able to give a timeline. That's the latest news I have. If we have to call the first line of 22-23 Canadian edition, who's on the first line? I don't know what you mean by that exactly, just like. Oh, you're saying just get a free VPN. VPNs are free? George, no, I don't believe he broke his hand. It seems it's his shoulder. Separated shoulder is what I heard. Um, I'm trying to think if I run my I can't see it right now. I don't know if I think I run my ad blocker on for mine, and it doesn't give me a problem. It still pops up though. But Gislan, that was at the beginning of the season. Kirby Doc, I think, is now and for the rest of the season is going to be the second line center. So, and with Cole out, that's not the first line. So it depends what time of the season. At the beginning, yeah, that was the first line. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know of any free VPNs anymore either. Larry says I'll try it again sometime when I have a chance to play with it. I think that's what she said last night, Larry. No worries. It'll work for you. But like I said, for me, I get that pop up. I just I exit down like off, and then the next time I click on what I was clicking on, it'll work. So it's what just it's a nuisance, but it's not like horrible. I put up with it. Hey Hawko, how you doing, man? Doc is coming along very nicely there, George. I believe. I think he's doing a great job this year. Breakout season for Kirby Doc, no doubt. And if everybody else keeps getting injured, I mean, he's just going to get, you know, although it's going to get harder for the points because it's the quality of your wingers and all that is kind of watered down. So imagine Kirby Doc centering two really good quality wingers. He's going to be really good in the future. Nathan, Sports Surge is not reliable anymore. It's not reliable, and the one or two of the sites on there that I like that were working well, they've been gone for a couple of seasons, and I don't like what they have there. They just don't work well. It cannot compete with NHL 66 or NHL Webcast. Can't compete with those guys. Larry, that could be a difference. I use Windows, yes. I do not use Mac. All right, so we got about 10 more minutes till puck drop. Any subject, anything you want, come on down and ask a question. You're the next contestant on Talking Habs. Anything you want, anything at all. Please, please talk to me. George O'Reilly, I agree with you, but I'm not gonna. I agree with you though. I like Tessa. I like her a lot. She was a good defenseman too for the Canadian women's team. She was really good defenseman, and she's also She's been on Letterkenny and in Shoresy as well. So I like that she's got a good sense of humor to do that. Oh, well, I'm Freeze. I'm only going to answer it this way. You see me, I'm a normal person. I'm not a lunatic, batshit crazy. So I think you can answer the question and I don't have to say it. But it's definitely the former, not the latter. And if you're a follower of the latter, just don't let me know that because I don't really want to know that. I want to like you. She has a great, that's it, her TV voice. That's what I like about her. I think she has, well, she's such a hot TV voice. When the wife asks you, that's what it is. I like her TV voice. Yeah. Larry, they made a big mistake giving up Doc. They're going to live to regret it. Yeah, they gave up on him way too soon. I don't know the reason behind it. I don't know, but sometimes it's like that, right? You just don't get an opportunity somewhere, and you get that opportunity elsewhere because they see you differently. And Habs were right. Nathan says, Rick, if you are down 3-1 in games in the playoffs to the Bruins in the 80s, who's your starting tender? Penny, Heron, or Hayward? I flash forward ahead to 86 and I grab Patrick Roy, and Patrick Roy's the start. Of those guys, though, I think it would be between Hayward or Heron. I like Danny Heron, so I'm going to go with Danny Heron. But it's a pick 'em. Those three guys, yeah, yeah. You wait. You say I'm going to wait a few years. Patrick was coming. Well, Freeze, you just told me what I didn't want you to tell me, and you're not going to get along with me very well here if you want to start spouting that kind of stupidity. But hey, you can think what you want. Just I prefer that doesn't. Yeah, keep that to yourself. You really won't like my reaction to that. Is Pitlick hurt? No, Pitlick is a healthy scratch tonight. Bob, just still rumors there. Puljujärvi with the Oiler, that kind of thing. It's still rumors. Yeah, I don't know the answer to those. Sorry. If the Habs win 1-0, it serves both teams right. Boring game. Um, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I don't really care if you don't like Biden. I don't really want you to put him down. No need to. He hasn't done there's no reason to put him down. On the other guy, put him down all you want. I'm happy with that. But if you're going to come in here to spout right wing bullshit propaganda, nah, I'm not going to be putting up with that. And George is right. We don't need the politics here. It's hockey. There's no official diagnosis yet. Hawko, he's out indefinitely with an upper body. They're waiting for tests. Um, some more testing to be done before they're going to give a timeline. Yep, I think everybody's in agreement. No politics. We don't need that shit. So, anything you guys want to talk about? And no worries, Hawko. It's probably not going to be good news with Jack Eye. I just hope they don't. There's no reason to rush him back. There's no reason. So I hope whatever it is, if he's back this season, it's because he's 100% healthy and not because they feel they need to rush him. Because no matter, there's just no reason. Should political parties be considered as lobbying groups? No, but they should take lobbyists out of politics too. What they if this is the last thing I'll say about politics, they should take money out of politics. They would take the corporate money out of politics. Everything would be a lot better, and that's all I need to say. I'm not going to talk about politics anymore. Losing Arbor will hurt the Canadians in the toughness department. Yeah, but I mean, there's no playoffs, so there's no reason to rush them back. If a couple other guys will have to step up. That's it. But it's no reason to rush him back, especially when it's a shoulder injury like that. You don't want him coming back and fighting, or delivering the kind of checks that he was. He was delivering some really hard hits. I don't want to take chances with his shoulders for nothing. Guru, I really do. I think Hoffman could do well for a team especially with a good power play, a contender. I think he could contribute there better than he's doing here. Thing is, he's got a year left after this year on his contract, and I don't know that makes him palatable enough. Like, he's not scoring enough probably to make that a palatable option for too many teams. Let me put it that way. So I don't know. Who's the new Shea Weber freeze? I don't know who you're talking about. Bob, it does. I mean, it really does. I just don't like seeing teams push Montreal around, but I also, like I said, don't want him coming back early. And it allows, listen, let some of the other guys, you can see Andy already, and has been lately too, but steps up. Fazzetta's going to have to, the tougher guys on the team going to have to step up a little bit. Also, I think pretty soon we're going to have Caden Gooley back in the lineup, so that'll help. George, I mean, we do and don't. Everybody's injured, but when Gooley comes back, it'll be a big difference, and that should be soon because he was supposed to be back by the deadline, I believe. Yeah, Freeze, don't do. If you're going to say something, say it in one sentence. Don't spam the channel like that. I don't really like that. Just you got to think about professional contract. Like, I don't know what the contract situation is for some of these guys. So it's easy to say they have them on the Rocket, but it doesn't mean they can call them up. They might not have the right contract. And also, Habs are running out of contract space. Like, they got 50 they're allowed. I think they're right up there. So they got to move some guys at the deadline. You think Kane will go to Toronto? I wonder. How are they going to be able to afford that? Remember, that's either way, that's still a $10.5 million contract that you got to fit in there. You still got to fit that in. So I don't know how they do that. I think that's ridiculous to think about Kane going there. I guess Chicago could retain half for it's only for a few months, but still, it's a big contract. I don't know how they put it in there. Whatever. Logan Mailloux next Shea Weber? No. Mailloux's going to be defensively deficient a bit, right? Defense isn't going to be his strong suit. Why are there so many injuries this season? Can't answer that. I have no idea. Wi-Fi, a larger, more skilled load line. That's good. That's a much better comparison. I like that comparison, Nathan. Is Hoffman playing? Yeah, Barry, he is. Gislan says they're at 48 of 50 contracts. Baby says 46 of 50, so I don't know which one it is. They're about to face off here for the third. Larry Caulfield he'll be back next season. His operation went very smoothly, so that's the only update. It's really the only one needed on Caulfield. So we're underway for the third. Let's see what. Oh, we've got a penalty already. Interference. So Max, Anderson gets a penalty against Max Domi, whatever. So we'll go on the PK. Or am I confused? I don't know who gets the penalty. So it's the opposite. It's interference on Domi against Anderson. Paco, I just the mystery is on why they won't really announce anything about Monahan coming back, when, and what's wrong and all that. Did I ever play professional hockey? Only when I was dreaming when I was young. No, I never played professional hockey. Larry, I don't think Freeze is attacking us. If he is, I'm missing it. It's going over my head. Is Monahan still alive? Honestly, they say he's skating in practice in a non-contact jersey. I don't know. I have seen no evidence. I can't delete your comment. Sorry. It'll have to stay there. If I delete it, the only way is to either block you from the channel or give you a 5-minute timeout. If there's a mod out there, you can. I don't know if you can even. So it'll have to stay there. 20 seconds left in the power play, so not a better result. Is this going to end up a 1-0 game? Drouin's response to being pushed off the puck is, what? Go after the goddamn guy. There's a little bit of improvement in his game, but not here. They should trade him to Toronto. That's where he should go. He's got the perfect heart for Toronto players. All right. Sorry, I got lost in reading the guys' comments. Waiting for a face-off here. It is to the left of the Chicago goalie, or it's to the right of Allen. One of the two. I don't know. To the left of the Chicago goalie. Oh, Doc almost with a chance there. Habs moving it around. Almost like they're on a power play. Weidman should have shot. He should have shot. I'm sorry. Looked like he had an open lane. Good wrist shot and a good left pad save by Allen. Four minutes into the third. Still 1-0. The shots are 19-14 in favor of Montreal. So they're getting to be a respectable area, but they're still quite a little bit low. Oh, nice pass to Andy in the high slot, and there's a whistle to stop the play. I guess offside. Yeah, I wonder. That didn't look offside to me, but ABC Richard, how you doing? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, BL, the second period was kind of boring. Just at the end, for the last couple of minutes, it was pretty exciting, but back to kind of mostly the boring play here. Nice wrist shot there by Harvey Pinard, but save. Hey, she's like, have a good night. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. And believe me, I know about falling asleep in my chair. I do it all the time. Suzuki, breakaway again. Shot. Nah, save. God damn it. Oh, nice little oh, beautiful. Armia, what a nice passing play. A beauty of a passing play that ends up with Armia getting a goal. I'm not sure who was involved in the passing play. By the way, I just reading that Drouin comment there, Larry. He's got 9 points in his last 11 games. He's actually building some value. And he's just picked up another point here. So that's 10 in his last 12 games. I don't know. I think there's some value there maybe for a team, and might be surprised to see Drouin actually get traded. Beautiful passing play there. Armia to was it Armia to Drouin? No. Armia to somebody to Drouin, back to Armia, and he just like a little tip in kind of a thing, little redirect. Yep. So the Habs up 2-1. 2-0? 2-1. 2-0. Excuse me. Again, Larry, I mean, Drouin's been actually okay lately, even though we all don't. I know we're all fed up and all that, but I'm hoping he's building some trade value. Blackjack, I told you it might not be over. 14 minutes still to go. You got time. There might be some more goals here. I don't know. So it's Armia from Drouin and Devo. Well, let's give Hughes a chance, and we might be surprised that he actually pulls off some kind of a good deal that moves Drouin somewhere. The last rumor I just heard was Drouin to the Oilers for Puljujarvi and a first round pick, so that they want to dump They need to dump $3 million. That's what Puljujarvi makes. So if you can do something like that, even retain half of Drouin's salary, I wouldn't care. And I would rather have Puljujarvi over Drouin. Puljujarvi's an RFA next season. If you don't want to keep him, you don't offer him anything, qualify him, or you have him in the mix. Also, Larry, him getting a goal here, it just improves any trade value. The problem with Armia is the still got 1 or 2 seasons after this year left on that contract, and I don't know that's going to be easy to move that. Guru, you got to think though. I don't know that he wants to get traded, but you got to think he knows he's getting traded or he's looking for a contract next year. You got to think he knows this. So I would think he would want to go somewhere with it and get an opportunity. My screen just came back. So yeah, he's playing for that opportunity, but it's maybe a little bit too little, too late. He should have been doing this all year. But listen, in his last dozen games, he's playing better. I think Drew has always been like that, though. He quietly does okay, but it doesn't look like he's doing okay. Nathan, exactly. You could probably move Puljujarvi if you didn't want to keep him, and you get a good draft pick out of it. That'd be awesome if they could do something like that. So we're 2-0 Montreal. There is 13:40 to go here in the third. Oh, almost another chance right there in front. That should be a penalty there. Come on. Belzile tip almost went in there on a Matheson. I don't know if it was a pass or a shot. That was close. We'll have a face-off in front of the Chicago goalie. Yeah, but Bob, if you're having to take Puljujarvi on as an RFA, that's not a big problem, and you're getting a first-round pick for this draft. I think that's a good deal. I'd do it. Guru, he knows he's being shopped. Knows not might be being shopped. He knows he is. Has to know he is. Here come the Habs. Oh, puck got knocked away off Andy's stick. They have to regroup, and they're not doing that very successfully. Here comes, nope. Suzuki flips it in, goes off to change up. Here come the Hawks. Shot. Allen made a save, redirected it. Here come the Habs back out. Dadonov over the line. Into the corner. He sends it out to the circle, and Hoffman with a shot. Save. Chicago goalie will have a face-off there. David, it's not to. They're not giving up a first for Drouin. They're giving up a first for you to take Puljujärvi because they have to move some salary. So, the thing that you could say is that you're taking on, say, half of Drouin's, but it's for next season. I think is the problem. So you're hopefully getting, if you're taking on a contract that they need to move, you're getting a sweetener. Yeah, Nathan, but Eddie might not be able to be traded if he's not healthy. Oh, George, what I'm saying is that's the latest rumor for Drouin. That's all I said, and I could see maybe that happening. If you want to get rid of Puljujärvi bad enough, you do stuff like that. That's teams do that. That's how we got Monahan and the first. Monahan and a first from Calgary for because we took Monahan's contract. Habs have the cap space to do this, yes. Slappy Pickle is super drunk. Enjoy it, buddy. Puljujärvi's an RFA at the end of the year, Lucas. I called you Lewis. Yeah, he's an RFA. I mean, you still have a bit of a commitment, but it's not big, and you just don't qualify him if you don't want him, or you move him, or you hope somebody signs him to an offer sheet. And again, I'm not saying they make the deal. I was saying that was the rumor, the last rumor I heard for Drouin. Sorry, I would do it. So we got what 9:35 left in this potentially game, but third period anyway. Oh, Domi just took a big hit from Pizzetta, and he looks hurt. Got up slow, shaking his head, and going to the bench. He looks okay now, but he got up slow. Oh, Savard with a beauty. Savard with a beauty from Bill Zill. A beautiful shot. 3-0 Montreal. David, I don't know how they're going to afford Carlson, though, but I've heard the rumor. Hey, Habs fan, how you doing, man? So it's 3-0 with like 9 minutes to go. I'm not saying the game's in the bag, but it's close. I really can't see Chicago coming back 3 goals. That was a really nice shot by Savard. A really nice shot, top far corner. He picked it beautifully. From Belzile and Harris. Suzuki it gets knocked off the. Oh, wow. He delivers a beautiful pass to Anderson anyway. Anderson's shot, the goalie made a save. That was a pretty nice play there. No, Boozer here doesn't come to playoffs. Oh, Lucas, I agree. I don't think I don't know if they do it, but I think if I'm Montreal, I do it. Devo, hey, there you go. What's the blackjack? Is that it? You just got your goal. Devo makes it 4-0. Told you there's a lot of time left. WWE wrestlers are in the building. I don't know if that makes a difference. What's the difference is that first round pick, if that's what's involved, Bob, it's worth it. My opinion. Are you in Portugal? Blackjack. I see. I told you you're gonna get it. You had the chance to get it still, and you got it. Yeah, but Bob, as an RFA, he's not. There's not a big commitment, and you get that first rounder. I would do it. Did Drouin get an assist there? Armia got an assist. Awesome, Blackjack. Welcome in, man, from there. That's cool. Again, Bob, I'm not saying they're going to. I'm just was again saying the rumor that I'd heard, the last rumor on Drouin. That's all. I kind of doubt it too, but you never know when they really, if they really, they want, there's somebody they want to sign. They need to move 3 million. That's why they're looking to move Puljujärvi. I don't know if it's a signing or a trade, but they can't make the move without clearing space. Just because they're winning this game, guys, doesn't mean they're gonna make in the playoffs. Is the Olympic Stadium used much now? No. Why you ask that? Do the Oilers know something the Habs don't? I doubt it. Oh, almost Dadnov with a goal. He just couldn't release the puck. Little bandwagon hockey. Fire wagon hockey. That what it is? Fire wagon hockey. Icing call against Chicago. So what do you think? I'm not going to say what I was going to say. David, you're missing something in that question. I'm not sure what you're asking. For nothing Montreal with I'm not sure, about 7 minutes to go. something like that. I'm not sure, Brad, why you say we could forget about Connor Bedard. I'm not saying we're going to get him, but I don't see Montreal playing their way out of the top 10, so they'll still have an opportunity to get first pick. Lucas, I didn't say it. I wasn't really going to say what you think I'm going to say, but maybe close enough, so I didn't want to do it. Yes, Bob, it will be a 3-game win streak if this holds up. I'm not sure if they had one early in the season in their run there, but it might be. Are the Expos going back to Olympic Stadium? No. The CFL just took over the Owls, really. Yeah, they play at McGill. I doubt they'd play at the Olympic Stadium because they couldn't draw enough for that. I don't think. What do you mean few and far between NHL players from Finland? There's tons of Finnish players in the league. Hey, Nathan, have a good one, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Grimes, does Drew have 3 points tonight? Well, there you go. It's not what are they waiting for. I mean, I think this just helps them make a deal. We're still, 2 weeks away from the deadline, so that the trade could happen now anytime. You got to figure, right, if they're going to make a deal for Drew. I think he's helping out because he's picking a really good time to get his game together at least. But that happens, right? It gets physical when they're when you're losing like that. You'll start to get, a little bit for next year. George's second 3-game streak. I had a feeling we might have had one early, so it'll be the second time this year. Lucas, yeah, there's no arena. It's a stadium. They can't. I mean, it's too late. They had opportunities at good spots. Expos are not coming back. And this last rumor there that it wasn't really for like another 10 years anyway, and that wasn't going to work out. So I don't think there's any chance. I hope the Habs get Bedard. I'm not going to hope him on any other team till it's not us. Axiom, we are 4-0. Grimes, I don't think he has to score goals. Drouin's primarily a playmaker anyway, and as long as that part of his game is working really well, I think he's going to be valuable to somebody. Larry, it's 4-0, not 3-0. Grimes, he has a few shots tonight, and over the weekend too, he took a few. Will Tim Wallach be the manager of what? I don't know the answer to that, Lucas. If Harvey Pinard has any points, yeah, Larry, it's 4-0. Hey, Rena, thank you. Same to you. Same to you. Happy Valentine's Day. BL, that stadium downtown, they lost the property. They a second for the second time they had somewhere good and they lost it. because they couldn't close the deal or they didn't pull the trigger quick enough. Yeah, I don't watch the outdoor games. I don't watch the outdoor games, especially since Montreal's not involved. AC Mont, big old Habs like the old days. I'm not sure in what way you're saying that. Why would Wallach manage the Expos that aren't they don't exist? So I don't know why you'd say that. Yeah, soccer is becoming a bigger sport here than baseball. I agree. But Grimes, I mean, there's no commitment to a guy, right? If you need a guy to, to help the offense going into a playoff run, you got no commitment past that. You're going to get him pretty cheaply. I mean, there's some value to it. So we got 3 minutes to go here. 4-0 Montreal. Think next goal wins? What do you no? So Brad, is this like your phantom baseball team or what? You know something we don't know? Rena, they're playing the Blackhawks tonight. Yeah, I'm not a big basketball fan at all. All right, we got 2:25 to go. It's got to play out the string now. Yeah, I mean, overall, this has been a pretty boring game. But we're going to get our second three-game win streak this year. Now, I think they go on the road. Montreal's on the road for the next few games. They're in Carolina. So the next game's Thursday. They're in Carolina as we get close to the end of this. And then Toronto on Saturday. And on Saturday, we're going to do another post-game show after the Toronto game. So look for that. That should be fun. Hopefully Montreal will win. It's in Toronto, though, so it could be a little difficult. But we're going to kick Toronto's ass. A little bit of excitement here to close it out. Montreal looking for a fifth goal, that's for sure. Larry, that's what I was talking about. That Tampa Bay Ray thing was like for years from now. Pizzetta and Tyler Johnson are going to face off here. Boom, boom. Pizzetta with a big right to the head of Johnson, and that took him down, and that was it. The other guy, though, was just lacing him in the side. It was a weird fight for a hockey fight. And Tyler Johnson, he's a small dude. Grimes, no, I don't expect Kovacevic to get dealt. No, and I think he is a little underrated. Yeah. Deal. Not only did they shoot it down, they it came out after that. It was only for like 7, 8 years down the road, so it wasn't even anything that was going to happen anytime soon. And this game is over, and we're looking at a shutout for Jake Allen. It's the first shutout of the season for the Habs, and yeah, what a nice game this turned out to be, and a birthday present for me, in the form of a shutout. So I kind of like that. Will UP go back to the Expos? No, because there's not any Expos. He's stepping up though these days. I like what Pizzetta's doing recently. Grimes, it was a bit of an easy win, I have to say. Thanks, Freeze. See you later, man. Fire Papa Smurf. He's Louis. That's Marty. He's winning too much. Fire the coach for winning. Trade all the players because they're winning. Can't have that. Let's get players who lose. Allen does deserve that. Now I wonder if he'll get the next start as well. Next game is Montreal is in Carolina, so that's going to be a tough game, and I wonder what they're going to do. I dare Allen might get his third start. Georgia, I doubt they get 4 in a row, but I mean, you never know. I mean, at this point, I'm happy if they're winning lessons, yeah, a bit, yeah, and I think it will. I think the season is getting tougher, and they've got a string of games. I don't know how many before they go on a West Coast swing. We're gonna have two 10:30 games and a 10 o'clock game, and 2 of those are back to back. So it's gonna be a weird week. That's coming up soon. Is Monty hurt? No, Monty's not hurt. Good night, Larry the Cable Guy. Thanks for being here, man. It is Allen's first start, and it is the first shutout, and it's the first shutout of the season for the Habs. Mayu with another game winner in OT for the Knights. Nice. Have a good one, Bye. Thanks for being here. And I'm gonna turn this shit off that's in my ears and take off this headset. I don't know why I'm still wearing it. Come on. I didn't see the 3 stars, so I can't tell you who they are. George, I think 2 seasons from now, maybe we'll see Mayu. But I don't think then, and I don't think there's going to be any controversy about him, but about the NHL allowing him to play. It's kind of, at this point, I think it's a formality because he's doing good things, what he needs to do, and his talent level says that they're going to let him play for sure. Grimes, they're tanking, but it's organically through all the injuries and stuff. And I agree with you. I agree with you on what you're saying there. Actually, are any of the logins? What do you mean by that? We have some girls that hang out here sometimes. If that's what you mean. 3 stars: Drouin, Allen, and Dvorak. Well, Drouin got 3 assists, so I'm not surprised he got a star, and the first one. Allen probably should have. It's a shutout, but it was a very low shot count for the shutout. That's probably why he didn't get first star. And Devo, I think he got, what, a goal and an assist, or a goal and 2 assists, so I'm not surprised. George, I answered that. There are some female subscribers here that do come in. As a matter of fact, Rena was just in just before, so yeah. I think he needs permission as well for the AHL. If he gets the permission to play in the AHL next year, which I do expect, then it's like not even a question whether he will be allowed for the NHL. Thanks, Guru. I appreciate that. And it's a shutout. Not only was it a win, it was a shutout. So yeah, it's a good present. Grimes, he's going to end up being a steal as far as what he does here. And yeah, he dropped because of he said, "Don't draft me," so he dropped, and Montreal drafted him anyway. Yeah, maybe so, Beal. All right, I'm going to take off here too. I want to thank everybody for being here on my birthday. I appreciate it very much. And I'm going to go celebrate the rest of the night for my birthday and do what I feel like doing. Yay! I always like doing that. So I'll be back for Thursday's game. It is, like I said, Carolina. Saturday, Montreal's in Toronto. And we're going to be doing a post-game show as well. So pregame, the game, and post-game show on Saturday. It'll be a busy day. Hopefully you guys will join us for that. Till then, stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. And I'll see you soon. Ciao. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.